Good morning. Oh, it's Good Friday. Yes, Good Friday. Start of the weekend. What are you guys doing this weekend? Do you have any special plans? I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I know I won't be at church this weekend. It's going to be too busy. Hi, welcome. Thank you for coming. It is super early. Just came to see who's on here. Hold up. What's going on? Yeah, so will you be going to church this Sunday? The thing about going to church on Easter Sunday is that people who never go to church the whole year show up to show up their outfits. So, no, I won't be there this Sunday. I was there last Sunday. Question, is your church a friendly church? Because I attend a church and I don't know, do people do Yelp reviews on churches? I think that might be a good idea. People need to start leaving reviews because when you go to a church where people have been forever, hey, what up? How you doing? I was talking about Easter Sunday and going to church. And if you go to a church, is it a nice church or people rude? Because people need to start doing reviews on churches because people are rude, will not speak to you, will look you up and down, will leave you standing around. It is a bit much. So they need to do better. Then they want your money, which is even more annoying. How are you? That's him. What are you doing up? Where are you? East Coast, West Coast? It's just me and you, but what time is it? 4:40. I appreciate you coming through here. Hold up. Yeah, I just wanted to hang out. Do you have any questions? Do you want to talk about anything in particular? Yeah. Yeah. It's so early. Oh my God. I know I'm going to take this down, but I appreciate you coming through for the watch hours. Thank you for the watch time. Mm-hmm. Did you know Kodak Black got arrested coming back from Canada, going to do a show in Boston, I believe? Sometimes things happen and it seems like a negative, but it is a positive because, they've been dragging him for the comment he made in regards to Lauren London. And this might have saved his life, actually. So he'll be off the streets and in protective custody for now because they was going to put heat to his ass, apparently, from the diss tracks and the things that he was saying about T.I.'s daughter or whatever. I'm going to need T.I. to stop inserting himself into bullshit as well. Because at this point, should Tiny be annoyed with him always caping for other women? And does he cape for regular women or only celebrity women? Because it's a bit much with him. And then his cohort, the game, I need him to get a different partner. I'd be willing to accept T.I., but he's going to need to get rid of the game. Because that guy is crazy, disrespectful. Like they drag Kodak Black, but you got game on your team. You can't be in cahoots with him when he's a negative player himself. Hey, what's going down, Mr. Pimp Tight? Good morning. How you doing? Yes, I was on here talking about Kodak Black. You see, he got arrested coming from Canada. He was supposed to be doing a show. The thing about that is, he's young and dumb because what did he think that the border patrol was gonna think when they seen this young man come through here in a big ass Escalade, and what they said it was three Porsches behind him? Was he really surprised that they searched the car? I'm at work clocking dollars. I hear that, honey. Ooh, where are you on the East or West Coast? It's early in the morning. Yeah. So when he went through the border, I don't know what Kodak was thinking, but it made no sense. So they searched him, but being that the guns weren't in his car, can they charge him with that? Because they're blaming him, but he was in the Escalade. The guns was in another ride. How can they charge him with the vehicles? Oh, Midwest. How's the weather out there? It's kind of rainy out here. But yeah, so it's just crazy. Like Kodak Black is a young black millionaire. What is wrong with him? But this goes to show you too that money doesn't change you. Money magnifies who you already are. And he's young. So at the end of the day, he needs time to grow. People are giving him a hard time, but he's still a kid. He's making mistakes. And instead of them beating up on him the way they do, they might want to pull him to the side and speak to him as a young man and try to bring him up. And they need to compare it like to Nipsey Hussle because everyone is saying how great and wonderful and all the wonderful things that Nipsey did. But Nipsey had a past too, and he grew as a person. He was given that opportunity to make the mistakes he needed to make and to grow and achieve the things he needed to achieve. Raining and 42 degrees. Yeah, it's warmer here. I think it's like 50s, 60s. But it's raining. But is it me or is it always raining on Easter? I just feel like on Easter, it seems like it's always raining. Pretty much. I can count the sunny Easters that we've had. But yeah, I think overall though, Kodak Black is a young man and the older rappers need to extend a hand and pull him up and stop dragging him. It is what it is. It's a different culture. I mean, look how much money this young man has, and he still didn't have enough sense. Good morning, Catrice. Hey, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I took an early nap, so I'm up. You know what? I wanted to go live earlier, but I never did. I gotta go live because, to keep y'all interested so y'all don't leave me. I need y'all support. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate you coming through. But yeah, so, hopefully they will give him the opportunity to grow like they did Nipsey because Nipsey had a past too. Kodak is out of control. But I think jail is a good place for him to be right now. It's probably going to save his life because we don't need to see any more dead rappers. But as a black culture, it amazes me because the thing about it is, right? So everybody is mad about what Kodak Black said, okay? He said, "Oh, my baby Lauren about to be out here in these streets single. I'm gonna have to get myself together so I can be a better man." Damn, how many black women want to hear this shit from some man and he means it, okay? I'm not saying he meant it. His timing is off. Cool. So everybody's up in arms and upset with Kodak Black, right? But the crazy thing about our culture is that if Kodak Black were to get murdered, damn, y'all still there? Hello? Mm-hmm. Catrice, as soon as you said I got your notification, that shit went bloop. Yeah, but what was I saying about Kodak Damn Black? Oh, I was saying, so if Kodak Black got killed tomorrow, these same people in the community who are outraged over what he said about Lauren London being disrespectful would not have a problem with him being murdered. So to me, it's like, what are we thinking and what are we doing as a society? How is that okay? This whole, that hood mentality. The hood rules, the street justice. The hood rules are the reason why crimes don't get solved now. Unless, when it's a celebrity, people want justice. But when it's your neighbor, your friend, or somebody like that, people are like, oh, don't snitch, don't say anything. Then people follow those rules and then your community becomes a damn war zone and you don't know why. Yeah, it's crazy, Mr. Pimpin. Yeah, it's crazy. And then you don't know why, but it's because you don't want to offend the criminal. Like, how does that make sense? You don't want to offend the criminal, but you allow your community to go downhill. And then when you move and you upgrade as a black person and you don't want to go around that anymore, they consider you a sellout. Like, where's the logic? How does this shit make sense? Hey, Alana, you're up early. Or are you up late? It depends on where you are. Yeah, but as a community, it's like we want to have it both ways. But I want them to really embrace and think about what's going on. Like I said, we're allowing someone like The Game to have an opinion about this young man, Kodak Black, and look at the mistakes The Game has made and continues to make. But he's allowed in our community to pass judgment on someone else. Like, how does that make sense? This man is so disrespectful. Getting that collard greens ready for the party. All right. And I have to be at work at 7. The greens already done. That's why I'm up in the refrigerator before I go to work. Bless your heart for making real greens. I don't know if you know about the glory bag, girl, but they already cut up. You just gotta wash them. Sister ain't got time for all of that. Okay, rolling and cutting. But those are the best greens, the ones you touch and put the love on. Mm-hmm. Who else we got? Okay, so y'all wasn't on before, but I want to ask y'all a question. So since we talking about the game, like I was saying about him though, a lot of times folks are scared of the criminals. I know people who've been killed by telling and thinking they were doing the right thing, so that's hard. It is, but it's called an anonymous phone call. Anonymous phone call. Let them do the work. Just give them the basics that they need. It is what it is, but you move away and then you're considered a sellout. You know, but and it's sad because I feel like it's not really the people who live in that community. A lot of times people come from other places, like and sell drugs and do things and create havoc. It's not the people be there working hard trying to survive, and people come in and do what they want to do. Glory greens are good. Okay, girl, already cut up in the bag, ready to go. Ready to go. Who else we? So should Tiny T.I.'s wife be sick of him caping for other women at this point? Because does T.I. cape for regular women, or is it just celebrity women? Like, do we hear about him caping for women in the A? Because as we all know, Atlanta, a lot goes on around there. A lot of things. A lot of people could use assistance. Does he cape for them too? That's all I want to know. Mm-hmm. Who else I want to talk about? Hey, is your spouse in an abusive relationship? Are you an abuser? Because sometimes people can bring out the ugly in you. Because I found myself in a relationship where I was becoming a verbal abuser. Hey, Ascentub, how you doing, babe? Yeah, you could be dealing with somebody and they get on your nerves. Like, you could generally be a nice person, but you deal with somebody who takes you to the next level. Like, you could be in an abusive relationship and not even realize it. You could be abusing yourself just by allowing nonsense. But I had a friend, he was like, "You always talking to me crazy." Then I had to think about it. I was like, "Damn, I do." But I'm talking to you crazy because of what you doing. They're always celebrities. Those are the only people that get I'm trying, you're Alana. That's what I'm like. T.I. always in the mix of something, but is it regular stuff? And as his wife, I would be like, could you shut up and sit down somewhere? Unless it's something, a major cause, but you jump in on everything. My problem with that Kodak Black Lauren London thing, yes, that has happened to me with my ex-husband. Yeah, cuss him out for no reason. But if Lauren London isn't mad, why the hell is T.I. and everybody else going crazy? She don't have a problem with it. They're just mad. Out of control. Yeah, but like I said, are you in an abusive relationship? Do you cuss a mofo out because they get on your nerves? And I find that people you have to curse out often, they don't get it. They never put the blame back on themselves. It's never their fault. They don't understand why you mad. Craziness. Also, people who don't accept accountability for their actions. So my little nephew is moving, right? He's not really my nephew. We met, he's a younger dude, so I just call him my nephew. We really close. But I swear sometimes I just want to take my hand and just really beat him upside his head. So last year he was moving. He had lived in an apartment for like 3 years. So he had got a realtor lady, an old lady. But she ended up cussing him out like a dog because he wasn't getting that paperwork together. He wasn't handling his business, nothing. And so she cussed him out last year. Eventually, he found an apartment without her help. All right. So he moves to this new apartment. And I told him, I said, listen, some people have a certain lifestyle where they shouldn't be having, like, you can't live next door to your your landlord. All elderly people can't live in your building. Because if you live a certain way and do certain things, people are going to look at you crazy, especially if there's a working community And you got people in and out all kinds of night. People definitely gonna call the police on you or look at you sideways. All right. So moving from this new place, now this the place he was in for the year, they was like, listen, you got too much company or whatever. Got a new realtor. And I was on the phone. I heard him. He had her on speaker. When I tell y'all she cussed him out the other day, basically, like, you don't follow through, you're the problem. All the stuff this same lady, the other realtor, told him last year. So I'm like, at what point do you say I'm the problem, make the necessary changes, and do what you have to do? And the thing about it, the new realtor, he was mad at her because he was like, she's telling them they're putting me out because I have too much company. And I'm like, well, how did she know that? Because you told her that. That's how she knew. She's repeating it because you said it. And that leads me to all the receipts on the YouTube streets, y'all. Let me tell y'all what I learned. Well, I already know this because I always tell y'all don't trust, don't believe, and move cautiously. So don't say shit that you haven't already said to a person. Don't say things that you are not willing to stand by and repeat again in their damn face. Good morning, Tyra. How are you? Welcome. Good night. A sense. Yeah. Don't say shit that you're not willing to repeat. I mean, it's crazy how people maneuver and move. You got to be real careful. And that's in real life too. I don't trust people. Somebody asked me the other day, do you have friends that you grew up with? I was like, of course I have friends I grew up with, but I'm gonna tell you all right now, I don't sit in nobody's face every day. I've never been that person. Growing up, it was never allowed. Like my mom's was not somebody who had company over, women, all these groups, all that cat, never that. You gotta keep your shit tight. You can't trust people. And that's what I learned. I mean, I've already known that, but just to see the maneuvering and the lying and the deceit on here, it's why? Like, why? Some of it I get. And I think the part that people are missing is a lot of the subscribers don't understand that this is business to a lot of these people. They don't care about subscriber feelings. Like subscribers are in their emotions, arguing back and forth with each other over these people. Meanwhile, to these people, it's business because was it Olivia the Oracle played a clip this morning of Sean Bradley saying, that's right, we've been friends, we sitting back laughing at all you bitches. Unacceptable, because there are people out here who believe this bullshit, go back and forth, argue. I don't do company to my house. That's right, no company, because you can't let people in. You see what happened to Soldier Boy. We'll get to him in a minute. But yeah, so when the content creators are basically toying with the emotions of the subscribers need to really ask themselves, what am I doing? Why am I so invested and why do I care? Because this is only entertainment to the content creators, allegedly, supposedly, in some cases, who knows? It's all a circus. Don't get too involved because you really just don't know. You never know who's telling the truth, who's lying, who's for real, who's fake. I'll take on my face. Yeah, but you don't know. And then they laughing at y'all. They getting people money. They laughing. They don't care. It's a joke. It's whatever. And if the interesting thing about that is when they get to so now that everybody has made up, right? And because it's a joke to you, the content creator, Mr. Bradley. It's a joke. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Fuck it. But when you get there and it's people who've been going back and forth defending you, how the fuck is that going to work out? Because these people have already been disrespected. These people are already angry. Because you're over it, it's not going to change anything. Okay, Catrice, girl, I was like, what? I just want to know where they have time to do like a 3-hour live about drama. Did you notice all the lives are about drama? I mean, everything is drama filled. Like, honestly, I think if I did more drama videos, I would have more, I would be more popping, but I ain't got time for that shit. I can't be bothered because I need my energy for my real life. Like, I got real shit going on. Like, I need blessings and protection. I have children. Did y'all hear about? Oh my God. I don't know if y'all heard this. This was the saddest thing. It made me cry. Yesterday, far Wackaway, Queens, it was a little boy, 7 years old, got off the school bus, right? So his mother is across the street. But instead of him walking in front of the bus, and please stress this to your children, walk in front of the bus. He walked behind the bus, and there was a red truck pulled up behind it, and the guy thought that he hit the brake, but he hit the gas, and he crushed the little boy right there. The little boy mother is standing right there and saw the whole thing. She passed out. You know, they was trying to revive him. Yeah, you heard that? Oh my God. That was, man, I mean, when I tell you I boo-hoo cried for that little boy, because that is so sad. And the mother, she saw it. You witnessed your child killed like that. And you know he died instantly. Then they said the mother came through. She was screaming. It was so much blood. 7 years old. 7 years, just a baby. But you know, nobody knows the day, the time, or the hour. This is why we need to respect each other more and love one another. And just stop the fucking hate, because the hate is real. The hate is on the rise. We tell children not to bully, but then you come on here and you see adult bullying going on. It's straight up bullying. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. And then, you know, and it continues on and the shit snowballs. And then this one got the upper hand on this one, and I got the upper hand on you. And it's just never ending. And it's just, the shit is exhausting. I don't know how people keep up either. Hell, I can't even watch all these videos. I could barely make my own damn videos, let alone watch 27,000 videos of other people arguing back and forth about bullshit that I don't know nothing about. And not only that I don't know anything about, the bullshit that these people are arguing about, clearly you don't know if it's true or not. And I've been saying it all along that this shit got to be fake. These motherfuckers can't be serious. Can't be. Can't be. Not anymore. My mom used to tell us kids not to walk behind the bus. Yeah, don't do behind the bus, girl. Oh, it's going to get deadly. These motherfuckers is crazy. First of all, now this I'm going to say. I don't know who follow VS Son. Don't fuck with the children like that. It's one thing to say something about somebody's child, but a motherfucker follow your kid to their class? What? See, I need video, I need date stamp, and somebody's going to get their ass whooped, because that's crazy. You don't mess with people, children. Never do that. You think you're being funny. It's not funny. The thing about it is, it would be one thing, but nobody got clean hands. So, that's right. Absolutely. No, says by herself. I love that about you. Drama free, total drama. I don't have time. I don't do drama in my real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been going back and forth with a few things on here. You know what I'm saying? Because my subscribers are not growing as quickly as others, but I don't, compare myself to others. But what it is, too, is I'm not going to get in here and behave in a manner that I would not behave in my real fucking life. Never that. So, whether there's people on here I love, I respect, whatever. Not love, you know what I'm saying. But I'm not getting involved. Oh my God. So what? Yeah, that man, listen. And then they got the video up on YouTube. I had posted it to my page. That poor baby, the poor mother, everybody. See, that's what I'm saying. You send your kids to school. You don't know if your child is coming back home. The same way when you leave to go to work, you don't know if you're coming back or not. So when I heard that somebody following this woman's son at school, and this boy is off minding his business, and he don't know shit about what's going on this bullshit here. Your mom tell you watch your back or whatever, but the fact that a grown person would follow someone at school is unacceptable. I haven't heard anything on here that would justify following a kid to school. Not one fucking thing. Nothing. Nada. I have a daughter and I have a son too, and I haven't heard shit. That's mafia type of shit. That's narcos type of nonsense. I had Mona about her disability in 6 degrees. She would post insane comments, then delete them. Tyra, what was interesting about Mona and let me give a shout out to Mona today, because I saw Mona. She did a video earlier. I skimmed by it. Her face is filling in, so she must be on her medication. And if so, stay on it and stay focused. She might want to take her channel to more of a mental health channel, because we know she was crazy. But the thing about Mona was the people who are following her. This is what I'm saying about responsibilities to your subscribers, because y'all think about it. How in the hell your channel is really good? I love your realness. Thank you, Catrice. Yes, I'm gonna stay focused and true to what I've been doing. I just can't. I'm not gonna do that for subscribers and views and clicks, simply because in my real life, I don't sell myself for bullshit. Like I never. They call it pimping yourself out where I'm from. Like you hoeing for some bullshit, and I don't do those. So. Damn it, what was I saying? I forgot. Oh, y'all see they said that Jussie Smollett lost the... Yo, y'all gotta listen. Oh, what I was saying about Mona and the people who follow her. See, this is what I'm saying about the subscribers when I say that they're naive in a sense, because I knew Mona was lying all along, but I got common sense. People was following her and believing her. Y'all gotta remember, this is a person who said they had 6 degrees. She never said that she was a certified accountant. She never said that she was a business administrator. Never gave a title. That was the first clue. How you don't have what is your degree in? You have 6 degrees in nothing? You have 6 degrees and you're a life coach? That shit never made sense from the beginning, but people weren't paying attention. People believe and hear what they want to hear. The same way, if you're talking to somebody and you say some shit and you'll be like, that's not what I said to you, especially children. They don't hear, no, I told you to pick that up. Not put in the garbage, but people don't listen. People hear what they want to hear. So, Sage, she changed her name. And I'm here for that because, how old was I? Was I maybe like 17? And I was going through some shit. And my friend's sister used to always call me Heidi Danielle. So sometimes I'd be like, who are you? Heidi Danielle, fuck it. The same way I think with people, and people don't realize this too, a lot of times with wigs and weaves, and sisters, I ain't trying to offend nobody, so don't get mad in your feelings. But I think a lot of times too, people be changing up because they want to change their identity. Like you want to escape, you want to do something else, you want to be somebody else, you want to dress it up, like you need a change. I remember one time I got mad about some bullshit, and I was with my ex for a long time, and some shit happened. And then one day I was just like, you know what? I'm cutting off all my hair. Never do that. Never, never, never. Bad choice. Yes. You need a switch up. You need a change up. You need an escape. That's why sometimes when you see women, I'm like, you might feel better if you change up a little bit. Get a new hairstyle. Change your color. Get some new glasses. I'm going to tell y'all a glasses secret, because I see a lot of people with glasses, and when I go to the glass place, the eyeglass place, the crazy shit is they be wanting $400 for frames that I would never wear. I would never wear this shit. Like, I don't like the little round wire ones. First of all, I got a big head and a big face. Where the hell am I going with that? Okay. I got to have a plastic frame. And I always been about the business with the frames, because, that's right, don't cut your hair off. And plus, I'm a rough girl, so I need glasses that are going to last. So I can't have them little wire frames. Them shits will be broken and in the garbage. So, but what y'all can do is go to Macy's or a department store like that and buy sunglasses. These are sunglasses. Now, y'all know the lenses are still going to cost you about $400 regardless. But I bought these shades for $50 and took them right back across the street. Boom. $50, stylish, something you want, something you're willing to wear, and everybody's happy. Because, the glasses mean everything. If your face ain't framed right. Also, before you go buy your glasses, go online and look and see what fits your face type. Like, you could have a round face, an oval face, an apple face, a blockhead. You never know. Oh, you're welcome. Yep. Yeah, you gotta do your face type. The same with clothing. You need to know your body type. Sometimes people would look a lot better if they knew their body type. And I'm sick of skinny ass women assuming that because they skinny, they popping too. Some skinny women need to put on a little girdle, a little something to pull it in as well. You know what I mean? Because you could be a little jingly or whatever. It doesn't matter the size. Not only fat women need foundation. Hello. Yes. Oh, Jussie Smollett. So, you got to listen to the news. All right. So, let me ask y'all a question. Now, I did some research. So, the woman is married to a man, definitely. But the prosecutor or the attorney or whatever the hell, the attorney general, Kelly Fox, does she give y'all transgender teas? I mean, I must have looked at her damn picture 100 times. It was to the point where I went and Googled her, and she's married to this. No, what's her name? Her name is Kim Fox. Her husband's name is Kelly. Kim give me transgender teas just in the, because she looks like a guy, but she's extremely smart. I'm not taking that away from her. But I looked up her husband, and he fine. I hope she not in no Wendy Williams situation. We ain't heard nothing about him. But when I tell y'all he fine, oh, he's fine. Yes, he is. Anyway, so I was listening to another news outlet. And they were saying that Jussie lost his lead role in some Broadway play. But then in the same report, they said, so he's no longer being considered for the role. Did he have the role or was he being considered? See how the double talk going on? Because if I got the role, I'm not being considered. What are you talking about? Just trying to slander the brother. He was dropped from some $400,000 lawsuit. You know, it's a lot of times in that case. I have seen too many black men released from prison. So we all said Jussie lying, Jussie lying, Jussie lying, but I'm going to need them to prove it. That's all. You know how they do, it's dirty. So we need them to prove it. On some real. We want to know the facts. We don't have time. We want to know what really happened, because there was a lot of moving parts, like people being put up in hotels. This person is lying. Oh, I'm buffering. That means it's time. Catrice, that might mean it. Am I still buffering, babe? Can you hear me? I'm tired. Catrice, where are you? On the East Coast, West Coast? Where you at, boo? Let me see. Oh, okay. Damn, where's my computer? I'm trying to think. I put a lot of stuff on my Facebook page. Sometimes when you watching and reading the news, it is just so heartbreaking and sad. The things that we're going through as a society. So, love the children, love yourselves, respect one another. Oh, you're in Miami. Okay. So what are you, an hour different? I think from New York. You're an hour behind? Miami, what's the weather down there? It's rainy and chilly here. Easter is always kind of gloomy. I hope Sunday is nice, because I might go down to, y'all know the Queen Supreme Court is doing a show down there. I'm not going to go in, but they also have a hat show in the city. So I might go check out the hat show and then swing by there and see what's going on outside their venue. What's popping, what's cracking. I don't drink mimosas, but if I did, I would be in the house for bottomless mimosas. The last time I had some mimosas, though, y'all, let me tell y'all. So when I was in Jamaica, I decided that, okay, my son, I'm going to take him, parasailing. So it was early in the morning. But, when you're on vacation, you drink first thing in the morning. It's all good, right? Holy shit. So we go to the boat, and it's one of them little, speed boats. Now, I don't do water. I get motion sickness and everything, and I forgot to take my little pill. Oh my God, I had some, mimosa with cucumber juice or something before I left. Yo, when I tell y'all, when I came back, I had to stop. They had to hose me down. Oh my God, I thought I was going to die. Oh, my head was banging, 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 banging. I ain't had a mimosa since. Oh, when I tell y'all, I was out. Out. No more mimosas for the girl. But y'all know what I tasted today? That was the bomb.com. Hennessy with apple juice. Y'all ever had that? My daughter put me on to that. I was like, what is that? And Hennessy, you don't need but a splash of that. I thought it was apple juice because the drink was kind of light, but try that. Hennessy with apple juice. And I'm thinking if you wanted to garnish it, you would garnish it with an orange. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I don't really drink, but I got to get my drink right for when I go. Little Bacardi and Coke with lime is my thing. Yes, try that. Hennessy and apple juice. Really good, you know. And I don't like Hennessy at all, but that tasted okay. But I'd be scared of having a headache and a hangover. I don't like liquor. Maybe because when I was younger, me and my friends, we used to hang out, go to this bar, the Montegos, the reggae club, and get it popping and shit. So, you know, when you 17 or 18, you ain't supposed to be drinking anyway, but you can drink to an excess. So a few times I threw up and I'm like, never again, never again. I just never enjoyed it. But I don't know. Does everybody throw up the next day? I don't know. It just, mm-mm. Or either you got a bad headache. Then they say don't mix liquor. It's too many rules to drink, and I can't. Just too much. Then you sidestepping, you're falling down. Yo, one time went on a Knicks boat ride with my auntie. Ordered a blue drink. I don't know what was in the drink. Sunday off from work. I was like, nah, not this Sunday. That's right. Don't work this Sunday. Not Easter Sunday. Mm-mm. But I drank this blue drink, and I know somebody put something in the drink. Because when I tell y'all, I've never been that drunk in my life. Ever, 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 ever. Like, we went to Club Elite after that. And luckily, they had these big chairs. So it was my aunt and her friend Judy. They put the purses in the seat, like, behind me. And I've never done this. But when I tell y'all that, literally, I was in the club like this, sleep in a chair for probably like 3 hours, out cold, yo. Then we leave and we went, you know, we was going back to Grand Central to catch the train back. And we go to the diner and I'm in there like this, head down, can't lift my shit up. And y'all know I'm greedy, I eat. So, but I wasn't eating that night. I was twisted. Somebody put something in my drink. And I think that right there turned me off. Like, I just don't, nah. Mm-mm. Liquor ain't my thing. I might drink at home. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. I would tell y'all, no, that's a bit much. I'm from Connecticut, right outside of the New York, like a suburb, Stamford. Mm-hmm. It's a cool place to grow up. Fun, lots of people, lots of culture, lots of diversity. Lots of diversity. I grew up in the 70s, so that's when they just first started busing children out to, you know, the whiter schools, the integration. So, yeah, it was a nice time out there. It was good. But you know, people don't think that black people live in Connecticut. People don't think there's crime in Connecticut. Like, there's crime everywhere, and there are black. You know, it's not a whole lot of black people, but there are black people here. It's our right place to be. They want unity, and it's a blue state. You know what I'm saying? So things operate differently. Like sometimes when I see stuff on the news, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe that. What? But then I realized there are red states. There are things. But there was a shooting here that I didn't know about. I just found out earlier today. I'm going to have to do a little research. So they shot a girl in her face in New Haven, Connecticut. And the boyfriend said that he thought that he was going to die. But I think he just got scathed or whatever, you know. What do they call it? Scraped or whatever. But they thought that they resemble some suspects in a crime that happened earlier. Why would you open fire on a car like that and just shoot into the car because you thought? And it's crazy because one night I had a purple Camry and it had a little wing on the back. So I parked my car, you know, hazards on. So me and my friend run into the store. So we come out and I'm like, the fuck is going on? Like the police are around my car, they shining the light. So I'm like, yeah, officer, yeah. He was like, oh, I'm so sorry. This car matches the description of a robbery or something. But I'm like, dude, I didn't commit no damn robbery, but it was just crazy, you know. But luckily I wasn't in the car, I'm in the store. They probably, now, had I been a young man, they would have searched my ass regardless. Even if they knew it wasn't me, they would have searched me. But being that I came out and I'm a woman, I'm with my friend, you know, oh, we're sorry. But that's just crazy how they can make a mistake and innocent people suffer the consequences. Innocent people pay the price. And they get away with it. They definitely get away with it. Like how? And the police are scared. And I knew that because one morning around 4 a.m., this back in the day, I was on my way home and I seen this guy on the car with his hands, on the trunk of the car. But I saw all these. Oh, really? Yeah, line. I'm down here in Fairfield County Port. But I saw all these police officers out with their guns drawn. And I was like, oh shit. It was one dude. But then I realized, because I looked at the officers, but it was like, these people are just regular people like you and me trying to get a pension. And they scared. Like, I would never be a police officer because I'm going to pistol whip. I'm going to hit somebody. I'm going to mace a bitch. I might shoot somebody. Period. Because you got to deal with a lot of different emotions and crazy people. And if you scary and you can't take an ass whooping, police officer ain't the job for you. And I already knew that. But the fear that I saw in those officers, I'm like, that's somebody's mom. This dude, he just want to get a check. It's a good career. You got benefits for life. So that's what people are looking at when they're going into it. But they scared. They scared. And they killing people out here on these streets. And now these officers now have PTSD because they've gone to, fighting wars. They coming back. They crazy. And they have co-signage, to hate on black people. Basically, if you want to, if that's how you do and you don't like them and you want to hurt, it's okay. Society has been saying it's okay, but Donald Trump peeled the scab back and it is what it is. Oh yeah, New Haven is off the hook. Definitely. Do phone call soon. I was thinking about, yeah, I will. You know what? I will. I'm going to set that up. I'm going to do that. Maybe, yeah. Definitely, Catrice. I even have a conference number. I just haven't used it. I will. Maybe tomorrow. I'll work on that tomorrow. Oh, today. Damn, I'm like, what time is it? Because I woke up at the wrong time. I went to bed at like 8:30. All right, we're going to do some call-ins, Catrice. I expect you to be the first caller in her. Okay, I want to hear from you first. Since you requested it, I want to hear from you first. Yes, yes, yes. Who else is on the news? Who's going on? So, y'all heard about the little girl in Jamaica. You know what's interesting? I don't know if these crimes weren't getting reported before. All right, Catrice, I'm holding you to it. I don't know if the crimes weren't getting reported or if these things weren't happening, because y'all know Jamaica is now being acquired by, what is it? The Chinese are taking over. But so they found a little girl dead, but even though it was someone in the community who did it, but we have to look out for our children, because they showed this brush where the little girl would walk through back and forth to school. Yo, I was a latchkey kid growing up. I wasn't allowed to walk certain ways and, but you just don't know what's going to happen. But if you know of a kid in your community who goes to the bus stop by themselves, if you have children, look out for the other children. If they have a parent say, hey, I'm this person, I can meet them right here and walk them to the corner. When I see little kids walking, I always take a second, I wait, make sure, whatever, just, give a look, pay attention to their face, let them know you see them. But it's a dog world out here, and people have no regards for the life of children at all. Like, they killed this little girl in her community, and obviously it was someone from the community, period. Because, in Jamaica, there was some brush. She would walk there through school in the morning. But, people get mad, but you got to ask. As soon as you hear the story, what do you say? Damn, was her mother home? Does her mother have a job? And then when you hear no, you like, why would you allow a little kid to walk that way by herself? Why wouldn't you get up and go meet her? It's just a lot of questions when things happen. We don't have the right to question that, I guess, but people do. But, yeah, we got to show more love for everybody around us. For real, for real. You got to look out for the children. The children are the most vulnerable. Children are at risk. Yeah, we do need to be a village for the children. People don't, I don't know what. I think here's what happened. We know what happened. We had that period of time where mothers people was having babies at like 13, 14, 15. We had that period of time. And then we had the crack era. And remember, they used to say the crack generation, the crack generation. You know, I think because they desensitized, like murder is nothing. We kill for sport. The video games desensitize you. Like you walking through and you just shooting at people. Boom, boom, boom. Who the fuck? You go to the movies. I mean, and then, and you know, people always talking about, oh, this is that, and the other. I'm going to tell y'all something. Wherever y'all are, I don't care if it's the church, grocery store, mall, assume somebody got a gun. Anywhere I go in, take no other damn exit signs. Where the exits? How the hell we get out of here? Mm-hmm. And know that if you get caught up in the mall or something, because I used to work in the mall, behind the register, there's a door that leads you into the hallway in the mall, like the back part. You can get through the parking garage and all. It's a back way that they go to get all their merchandise in. Notice they don't bring things through the mall. You never see them bringing product through the mall. It's because there's a back way. So anytime you in the mall, because you know you hear about shit popping off in the mall, you don't know where to go, run through a store. Go through the back. There's always a back door and you can get your ass out of there. Okay. But know your surroundings, know your exits. When you hear crazy shit, you know. And we know trigger words like, what is it? Excuse me? Who you talking to? When you hear some shit like that sometimes, bounce. It is what it is. Bounce. Because people are crazy. Okay. We was at my daughter graduated. It was at her 8th grade graduation. We out to dinner. It was like, you know, a buffet place. So we're sitting in the booths on the wall. It's a family of Spanish women, Puerto Rican women in the middle. And I'm thinking they had to have, Alana, you know what I'm talking about. I think they was from Bridgeport, right? So I hear the sisters going back and forth. But then one of them says some old slick shit in like Spanish. And when she stood up, I already knew. Yo, when I tell you they cleared that restaurant out, they cleared that whole section out. They turned that shit out. It was a family. And it was sad because it was sisters and they was getting it popping. Good morning, just saying. How you doing? It is early. Were you on your way to work, mamas? Yeah, Bridgeport, man. Listen. And a lot of things happen to it's innocent bystanders in Bridgeport. You notice that? Yes, have safe travels. Safe travels. Traveling mercies, girl. And have a good day and may no one get on your nerves. Amen. I hope you ain't got one of them jobs you got to pray to before you go. You know them jobs. You got to pray in the parking lot. You got to pray on your way there. You got to pray in the parking lot. You got to pray in the elevator. Got to pray, stay prayed up because these people be trying you. Yep. Damn, you know what? I got to go back to work soon too, y'all. I be hearing people saying, oh no, I could never stay home all day. Bullshit. I can find plenty of stuff to do. Hey, PJ, baby. Good morning. Are you on your way to work too, girl? Yes, I have to, you know. So I had told y'all I got laid off in November. I'm telling you, it has been amazing. I've been praying to God to hit me a win for life or something so I can chill. Yes, I can stay home. Think about it. By the time you get up, work out, if that's what you do. Oh, that's right. It's Good Friday. Good, girl. Good morning. So you get to chill and take you another nap. That's what I'm going to do in a little while. Is when people talk about, like, if you are seeing or as you work at McDonald's, they put your job. Listen, let me tell y'all something. So I don't know if y'all live in this area, but in New England, Stop and Shop grocery store has been on strike. Get this, y'all. They want the people who work at Stop and Shop to pay $100 a week for insurance. They already got to pay union dues that are mandatory, which is probably, hell, back in the early 90s, they was like $30. So I'm going to say $42 right about now. So they want them to pay $142 out of their check. Now, that doesn't include federal, state, none of that. How can they afford this? How can they afford this? So if these people pay $100 out of their check, let's say they make $400 a week, My friend's like, well, they tax that money. They take the insurance out before tax. What difference does it make if you take out this $100 before tax? If I only made $400, now I'm down to $300, and then you're going to take $42 out for dues for that, and then we're going to continue to pay taxes. And God forbid a brother or sister got child support or any kind of garnishment or a student loan. So basically, you're working for free. Yes, it's crazy. I rode by there the other day. I dropped them off some donuts because, mind y'all, while they on strike, they not getting paid. So, but people don't know why Section 8 and public assistance is necessary, and this is the reason why. So at the end of the day, these people who got to pay this $100 out of their, let's say, $400 check, and that's being generous because some of them probably don't work full time. So after they do all of that, right, when they go to apply for any type of food stamps or anything, they go by your gross income. So even though you may look like you make $400 on paper, but you done already paid that $100 out for insurance and that $42 out for union dues. So you're basing my income on that $400 when in reality, as soon as I come in the gate, I'm only coming in at $250. How the hell is this fair, and why does that make sense? People look down on everybody. Now let's go back to the CNA. I got much love and respect for CNAs. Okay, first of all, a lot of the people who down CNAs should be praising them because they have sick relatives who they don't go see. I'm talking aunties, cousins, sisters, friends. People done had strokes, accidents, amputations. People don't go visit them. Blind. People home struggling. If it wasn't for the CNA, a lot of people's family members wouldn't eat. If it wasn't for the CNA, a lot of people's families wouldn't get showered. Clothes wouldn't get washed. Grocery wouldn't get bought. Food wouldn't get cooked. The CNA is a very necessary, vital part of the process. Oh, Alana, I salute you. I salute you, honey. People don't know what they're talking about. The CNA, without the CNA, nothing happens. Even in the hospital. The nurse come through to give you your medications. The doctors come through and hopefully they know what the hell they talking about. But the CNA is the person who comes to check on you, who comes to bathe you, who comes to get you anything you need. You have an issue, that CNA is there for you. Yes, Alana, real talk. The CNAs bust their ass and they are underpaid. I've never appreciated that. Ever, ever, ever. And especially when you get a good CNA, honey. A good one who cares? No. The disrespect is unnecessary. And the other part about that is, hey, Lydia, welcome, is people don't know when they're going to need a CNA. Hey, Lydia, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. You guys, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Yeah, but, you pray in life, you never need a CNA. But, I don't know why people disrespect CNAs. Yes, the home health aides, all of that. See, I grouped that all together because everybody is vital in that aspect. Even the people who sit with people. When I'm a CNA, I just haven't done it. I never used my certificate, but I am one. Oh, thank you, Lydia. Yeah, I was, you got to do the hours to get your certificate. So I was at this nursing home and I was on the Alzheimer's floor. But I remember one day I heard this lady crying. But with much respect and love, I take care of them like I would take care of my father and mother. Thank you, Alana. It's so appreciated. People don't understand how important that is. To hear people laugh at home health aides, CNAs, it's unbelievable and mind-blowing because you never know. You can have a car accident and break your damn leg. You may need a CNA. You don't have no family member that lives near you. You may need a CNA. And a lot of these people have family members, like I said, that are sick, and will not go visit their sick family member. Don't call them to ask them if they want anything from the grocery store. Won't give them a ride. Somebody could be dying. There's a funeral, or dead. There's a funeral. They don't pick them up. They don't acknowledge the people. But you want to laugh and disrespect the CNA. And also, you got to become a CNA in order to become a nurse. It's all part of the process. So it just amazes me. People laugh at CNAs. People laugh at poor people as if we are overall in a place to do that. We're confused as a whole. Like I said, the rules that we apply to one another, the digs that we take is unnecessary. Like, I respect anybody with a job, but they don't respect the CNA, but will ride for a motherfucker who sells drugs and destroys the community. He's a king. He's a legend. He's to be respected. But you got women out here busting their ass, scrubbing floors, working at the cafeteria, doing the McDonald's, whatever they need to do to take care of their children. That's laughed at. But somebody who's a dealer or he's popping or he's acceptable, it's all good. You ain't got to be shit. Y'all see, you could be a whore now. Being a whore is more respected than a hardworking woman. How's that possible? Y'all see it every day. The love and hip hop changed the culture. Yeah, people don't take care of their parents. Oh no, people don't take care of their parents, but they laugh at CNAs. Get out of here. Get your ass out of here. When the last time y'all been at a nursing home? You know, I'm telling you, people have sick relatives and don't care. Welcome. I can't read that, but welcome. Hit like and subscribe. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have a surgical tech 20th. Oh, nice, Catrice. So you know how the people be needing help. Yep. See, but you know what? When you poll, you be the richest people in the world. You know what I'm saying? When you poll and you are thankful and you're appreciative, you're a rich person. Because there are a lot of people with money and y'all see them. They're sad. They commit suicide. And you often hear people say, oh my God, they committed suicide and they're rich. Dude, yeah. Yeah, money can't buy you happiness. It comes from within. Money doesn't mean a damn thing. Y'all see people with money every day acting a fool. Like, and then it's funny because when you in the struggle, you like, shit, if I had that money, I'll be somewhere chilling, having me a good time, eating me dinner, traveling. But nope, they'd rather sit back. Nope, money don't buy happiness or buy love. It sure doesn't. PJ, I was talking about Kodak Black earlier. I was saying how money magnifies who you already are on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Like, because how the hell and why would he be transporting and he's got all that money? But because mentally he hasn't grown up yet and that's still who he is. It doesn't change him. But it sure makes shit a lot better sometimes. But y'all know struggling builds character, and struggling sometimes, it teaches you compassion. Before I got her in the job, I had to have knee surgery. Oh, good. You recovering. Good. Knee surgery has come a long way too. Y'all can do a knee surgery and be outside the next day. The next day. Technology is amazing too. Because I know when I had got sick that time with all those clots. Y'all, my birthday is tomorrow. Tomorrow is my second birthday. Yeah, when you struggle, you appreciate things. Yes, the important things in life. The things that really matter. Like, I don't care what I have. You ain't going to disrespect it. Like, I had this Honda for a minute, and my Honda had got total, all kind of stuff into my Honda. I still had that Honda. And nobody could talk about my damn car. You say something about my car, you're going to get your ass out. That's what you're going to do. Thank you. Yes, that's my second birthday tomorrow. My original birthday is August 31st. Your fourth knee surgery? Wow. Why? You better do the full one. Just go ahead and let them replace the whole knee. Just take the whole knee. Do it over. Everybody I know who's had the whole knee done, they good. Oh, yeah. So on 4/20/2010, like 1 something in the morning, I got up. I was like, oh, shit. Why my leg hurt like this? Then all of a sudden, I wasn't able to breathe, y'all. It was a wrap. When they got me by the time I made it to the hospital, I was breathing at 30%. I don't know if your breathing has ever been labored, but when you're breathing at 30%, you know you about to meet them. It ain't no question. You just holding on for dear life, okay? And when the ambulance got here, I just thank God that I didn't pass all the way out, because first of all, I had to keep explaining to these dummies, I don't have asthma. They kept saying, I said, I don't have asthma. Like, get me the hell out of here. I don't have asthma. But I was alert enough, lucky I had called my cousin and he came here. I don't, thank God, shout out to my baby Reggie, my lifesaver. He always been like a brother to me, but he definitely saved my life that night. But you don't know when, where, and how God gonna shake you. You don't know, you don't see it coming. Sometimes there's a little warning, but when you in the midst of bullshit, you don't see it. Yes, PJ, it changed me. When you almost died, and you know what? I was one of those people. Oh, happy birthday to your son, the big 40. Is that who them collard greens for tonight? But I needed that because I was looking out for a lot of people who wasn't looking out for me. I cared about things that didn't matter. I was also a person who didn't really give a shit about like family functions. Hell, if it started at 1, I might show up by 5 if I showed up. But being in that hospital room for 30 days, now mind you, the first 2 weeks, now y'all know you sick if they keep you 30 days. They don't keep nobody. You could get shot up tomorrow, they'll put your ass out. Okay. But so the first 2 weeks was the rough weeks. The last 2 was just trying to get my number right. But sitting in that room, and luckily, you know, I had my own TV, my own bathroom. It was basically like being at the hotel. But even then I had to be on top of shit because let me tell y'all something. Some people, doctors, they don't know everything. You got to know your body. You need to be reading lab results. You need to be Googling and doing research as well. Know yourself. Don't let them tell you shit. Know what you're talking about. But sitting in that room, some days I would press my head against the damn window just to get a little sun on my face, just to try to feel a little, you know, something, just to breathe some fresh air. I hadn't been outside in 30 days. When I tell you, I said, you know what? I don't care if it's raining, snowing, sleeting, whatever it is. I'm going outside. I'm going to appreciate the day. I'm going to do what I got to do. God will put things in your life to redirect you. And that redirected me, opened my eyes totally. Yes. So, you know, when people are laughing at you, don't get offended. When people are doing dirty shit behind your back, don't worry about it. People saying shit about you, don't worry about it because you're responsible for your actions. Just keep it pushing. Oh, go to sleep on Catrice. Feel better. God, touch her knee. Uplift her. Let her be in running real soon. Feel better, Catrice. I'll see you tomorrow. Or don't forget, Catrice, you got to call in. Yeah, but you know, you can't worry about shit. You got to keep your energy pure. You got to keep doing what's best for you at the end of the day. And then don't worry about things that don't affect you. Like what other people think about you ain't really none of your damn business. You know how they always say that? Oh, they don't like you. It's none of your business. It's none of your business. Don't worry about it. It's none of your business. Things have a way of working themselves out. Hey, TC. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, baby. This is the best time of morning to be on. So what are you guys up to this weekend? Any special plans or anything? Anybody cooking a huge dinner? People still do that? You know, the way my mama used to throw down, my sister ain't got time for all that. But like I said, I'm going to go into the city probably and see what's going on down there. Because my kids are going to go with their father. So I'm free to do whatever I want to do. Yes, PJ. Oh, my God. Girl. Too much work. You know what I found, too? I don't want to be wasting food. I would make all this food, and then I got to give it away. Throw it away. Money in the garbage. Either way, because I bought all this and made all this, and I'm not going to eat it. So it goes to waste. And now, like, I don't really eat meat like that anymore. And I haven't dieting for a while. Not dieting, but changed up what I was eating. So I don't care to eat any of that stuff anyway. I eat it once in a while, but I'm never going to eat it all together at one time. Kill my belly, girl. Ooh, ooh, kill my belly. You're the only person I worried about, my son and my handicapped brother. That's right, Alana. See, but that's why you got that compassionate spirit in you too. You have a handicapped brother. Like I have my cousin is special needs. Y'all, y'all know I'm a rowdy, y'all know how I do. Let's just put it that way. So, my cousin, innocent, you know, if you saw her, You might be able to tell something is different. You would think she's younger than what she is, but she's actually just 1 year younger than me. But when I was in high school, right? So this girl every morning on the bus used to fucking we used to ride by my cousin's house, and every morning this girl would have so much to say, so much to say. So, it was starting to work on my nerves. So finally I say to her one morning, hey, you know what? That's my cousin. Like, please stop doing that. That shit is annoying. It's disrespectful. You bringing all the rage in me. Stop. I begged her. But when you ask people to do things nicely, it seems like that just amps them up. That gives them more ammunition. They want to mess with you. So one morning, this girl came to the bus stop. She knew what had happened the day before when I had approached the girl. And she was like, I'm going to fight her today. And I was like, okay. And I was just like, I was so mad. Like, I helped her. I didn't hit the girl or anything, but I made sure that bitch stayed down in the seat where she wailed on her ass. Because I don't like that people laugh at handicapped people, poor people, sick people. Why do we do that? Why do we do that? The shit is crazy. When I was little, we used to I used to take the bus downtown to do my little eye classes or whatever, because I told y'all I'm blind. Y'all see blind. Um and there was a stop at this place called Star, and all the handicapped people would get on the bus there. And you should see the reaction. As a little kid, I would see the reaction of the people around me, and it would break my heart and just rip my soul out. And I'm like, you know what? I always sat with the people, always talked with the people, always nice to the people. Kindness is free, and you never know when you're going to need it back. And the thing about life, like, we normal right now. We sitting up here on the YouTube, right? Somebody could log off and have a stroke, fall and hit their head, lose their damn memory. You don't know. So it's just best to be respectful and kind to everybody. If you're not a CNA, then be happy. But appreciate and respect on some real shit, because what they do is real work. I seem like people who deserve the most money don't get it. Teachers, because I damn sure wouldn't be no middle school teacher. People make fun of folks. People are so immature. So immature. I don't know why they make fun of poor people, sick people, fat people. People hate fat people. Y'all know that, right? Why? Black people, ugly people. It's just, and the list goes on and on and on. But when you love yourself, you don't have time to hate others. When you love yourself, there's just no energy for that. Like, some people I don't even see. You know what I mean? Like, if I see you, it's not in a negative way. Yeah, it's like, what up? How can I help you? How can I be of service to you? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to ever laugh at you. But you would think that people are not related to any of these people. Like, everybody in your family is a lawyer. Everybody in your family is a supermodel. Everybody in your family is the shit. No, like, we all related to different types of people. Do we all love different kind of people? And if your circle, or you only deal with the people in your family who are up here. Now, I ain't saying you gotta fuck with no thieves or nothing like that, but acknowledge those people. Because if it's a family member, it's a family member. You don't know why they have the issues they have, why they the way they are. And a lot of people be hurt because a lot of people look down on you. Your own family will look down on you when you're not doing what they feel like you should be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I got a 23-year-old daughter. There was a time when I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, have you lost your damn mind? And it happens. It is what it is. But I had to check myself. Like she would say to me, I'm not you. And you ain't. And you're right. So it is. You have to accept some things that you don't want to. But we need to start accepting things about just, like, how are we so invested in people that we don't really know, to the point where we would drag your profession? You don't send me a paycheck. You know, we're not paying these people. You don't know these people. You're not interacting with these people. Why do you care? But people do. People do. Ignorant. Yo, ignorant is in the water. I'm telling you. Ignorant is in the water. Because some of the stuff that I hear, I'm like, what? They just said that shit out loud? And you mean it? But you know, it feeds from the head down. Your children have potential. Oh, yes, yes, yes. But you know, sometimes, even though you know your children have potential at a certain point, you gotta fall back. You can't press, you can press the gas, but you can't, all the way like you want to sometimes. You got to let them learn, learn. And then you have to also trust that you've raised them right and you taught them the right thing. Yeah. You got to, because it goes back to that, because I was wilding at one point. My mother had asked me some crazy shit my stepfather said. I said, please, you raised me better than that. There's just some shit in life I'm not going to do. Now, don't get me wrong. I be on some gangster shit I used to be, but I'm not that person anymore. Good morning, Monique. Welcome. How are you? Don't forget to hit like, babe, and subscribe if you're not already. Yeah. Girl. So, yeah, everybody needs room to grow. But sometimes, as children come up and like we look at the celebrities and we're like, oh my God, what a nightmare, what a wreck. But then you got to remember that they're children. I'm older, so some people, some things I'm just like, they just children. They don't know no better. Too old to do this shit that he do. And I still mess with him even though, yeah, it's your brother. There's a little boy that goes to my church and he has a sister and they live with their aunt. So I always see the little boy. I saw him at the grocery store like 2 weeks ago. I said, hey, you heard from your sister? No. I said, call your sister. I don't care what nobody say about her. Because, family will dog you. Family will turn sibling against sibling. Family will have you believing that you're better than your sister. Or your brother is better than you. Family, y'all know what it do. Because it's deep-rooted and deep-seated. That's why we see it everywhere we go. When we with our people, you know what it is. We all see it. Never changing. But those are your people. They need love too. They want to hear from you. Check on them. Because then what happens is somebody with that same cousin or whoever you don't want shit to do with, something happen, you right there. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I should have. When you could have. Never mind I should have when you could have. Because you hear a lot of that. Oh, I should have. I wanted to. But you didn't. The same way sorry don't change shit. I should have don't either. A shoulda don't mean shit. Okay? I started to call you. No, here's my other favorite. This one is for my CNAs because y'all know what time it is. When people be like, I can't stand to see the person sick. The fuck you mean? You don't visit somebody because you don't want to see them sick. They're the one who's actually sick, but you can't go visit them because you and your feelings. Major cop out. Major cop out. Yep, the manipulation spirit within the family. We know. Everybody got that aunt who's better than everybody. The sister. What the hell? Yeah. I don't know what this is. Hold up. Oh, there's a new stuff on here I can't see. All right. But it was 7. See, I know y'all on y'all way to work, but see, I'm living that life right now. Okay. That laid off life. Okay. What's crazy is I used to take naps in the daytime all the time. I haven't had a real nap since I've been off. I'm going to have to fix that. But today ain't the day. All right. Y'all going to get your hair done and all that stuff? Buy your Easter frocks. I will see y'all later on today. Difficult for me seeing someone suffering. Amelia, I'm going to tell you that it's difficult for you to see them suffer, but they're the ones living it. Just look at it that way. You get to go home. You don't have the tubes. You don't have to deal with the pain. And you would be surprised what a quick 10-minute hello, some flowers, a phone call would do for a person. Go see the people. Because you can't come see me at the hospital, but you can come see me when I'm dead. That's how I see it. See you later. I'm just saying, take it easy, babe. Have a good day. Yeah, Easter Sunday. Good Friday today, Monique. Good Friday. Yes. Yes. But to the people who don't visit their sick loved ones, just think of it that way. You don't want to visit someone because they're sick, but you will go to their funeral. It can't be that way. If you ain't come see me when I was sick and you come see me at my funeral, no, sir. But no, let's, like they say, give me my flowers while I'm alive. Acknowledge me while I'm alive. You don't know. Like, people are like, oh, your spirit floats above. We don't know that. Acknowledge people when they're here, especially when they sick, man. You don't know the energy that shit takes. Oh my God, it's draining. Draining. And then you don't know if you're going to survive. The doctor really don't know, because at the end of the day, it's up to the man upstairs. You pray you got a good, competent doctor. So a visit from a loved one is everything. Everything. You know what? When I was sick, I didn't even tell my peoples, really, because some motherfuckers you can't have no expectations of, basically. Unfortunately. But it is what it is. So, visit sick people, visit your friends, call people. You know what, too? And let's start forgiving people. Forgiveness is gone. Nobody forgives anybody for anything anymore. Let's just forgive. Yes, Amelia, please. Please, Amelia, take that into consideration, babe. It makes more sense to do it when they're here, when they can see you, when they can appreciate you. We're all here by favor and grace. Yes, yes, ma'am. Yeah, when my mom's died, I saw her doctor and I was like, "Oh, thank you." He said, "I'm going to be honest with you. I have a huge, huge file, a big box. It's your mother's file." He said, "It's nothing I did to keep her alive. Nothing." He said, "That's all prayer. Your mother was a prayer warrior. Your mother had faith. Your mother was strong. At the end of the day, it's God's good grace. But this is why you have to put out good energy, because you want to be shined upon. You want your children to be protected. You don't have children, your animals, whatever. That good energy is necessary. And forgiveness is important. And when I say forgiveness, I don't mean, forgive. You got to be the person. I'm saying forgive and move on. Like, no need to harbor hate. My grandma, a big expensive bouquet, and she called me to say, next time, give me she said it reminded her of being in the funeral home. Okay. Monique, I prefer the cash, personally. My daddy sent me one year a huge bouquet for my birthday. And I mean, I loved it and all, but I was like, Daddy, next time send me the money or something else shit. A piece of jewelry, I don't need that shit. Go. Yeah, I've got to go. Thanks, Alana, for stopping by. I will. You know what? I'm going to try to come in the morning at the same time. This is a good time. It's a calm time. And it's before the day and the drama starts. Because the drama be popping around here, boy. Woo. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's right. Let go and let God. Let go and let God. Definitely. Yep. Bring me, I don't know, damn flowers. I mean, flowers are nice. But, get them by all means. Buy me the $9.99 bouquet from the grocery store and add something on top of that and drop it off to me. Okay. Flowers, all right. You know what else I don't like? Teddy bears. Y'all like teddy bears? All right, Amelia, have a good day. We'll see you soon, babe. I hope you don't forget to hit the notification bell. Yo, I don't like teddy bears. Don't give me no damn teddy bear unless they got a tennis bracelet around the neck. I don't want it. I don't want it. I do not want it. Nope. Teddy bears, circuses, parades. Not interested. Let me tell you, I can't stand a parade. Oh my God. I don't know why. I don't even watch those things on TV. Who the fuck? Parade. No, ma'am. Even though I'm going to go to that, I think I probably won't make it down there that early. The Easter parade in Manhattan. Before they do that Queen Supreme Court thing. All right, y'all. I guess I'm about to log off myself. Y'all have a good day. Stay out of the mess, people. Deuces. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I will get with y'all later. Have a good one, a blessed one. And have a good Friday. What is it? Happy Good Friday. You did? I like the Soul Circus. Let me rephrase that. I'm sorry. Because the Soul Circus doesn't abuse animals. I didn't have no problem with the Soul Circus. I got a problem with circus with animals. But Ringling Brothers is closed now. But them animals, no. I don't do that. Even the zoo. I ain't all that hot about the zoo either. Y'all see how depressed those animals look at the zoo? Sad. They're caged. They're not free to be who they want to be. Yes. Yes, yes. All right, my lovies. I'm out. Did I do this shit right?